Hey guys, and welcome back to the garden. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Blanca. Today's video, you guys, it's been a week. I missed you, but you know what? I am sure this video is gonna make up for it. Today's video is gonna be a garden walk, a garden update. We are done. Well, you're never done in the garden, but we are almost done with all the, we were done with all the major improvements, all the major things I wanted to do out here. So now it's just trying to just make everything pretty, add new orchids or new plants or whatever I want out here, because all the major projects are finally finished. So I'm gonna show you what we did in this video. I also wanna walk around, show you what's new. You know, spring is here. I am starting to see all my flowers again. I'm starting to see everything just growing and spiking, and I could not be happier. So I hope you guys love this video. Let me know what you guys think of the improvements in the comments, and wanted to also thank you guys for all the amazing suggestions. I did take you guys' advice and did a few things that you guys suggested. So hope you guys enjoy this video and let me know what you think. So I'm gonna start off first of all by showing you what is growing. I've got so many new spikes and growths. I mean, look at this one, you guys. This is a beautiful Cattleya hybrid from Brethren's. It's not the first time that she blooms for me. This is actually her second rebloom. Is that how you say it? Her second rebloom. She did bloom for me a few months after I attached her, and now she's blooming again. She's a gorgeous, non-fragrant Cattleya Schomburgkia Memorcophilia hybrid. She's got a really long name to her, but her colors and she's just amazing. I mean, look at all the colors she has on her. Beautiful. So I do have it attached right here, and I'm actually sitting on the ground. She's actually attached to one of my palms here around my pool, and I would say she's somewhere between the direct sun and the indirect sun, because she does get a little bit of sun in the afternoon, but then the rest of the day she's kind of in the shade. But let me show you the tag in case you guys love her. This is as much as I can show because she is growing. All these roots are growing around the tag. So hopefully you can maybe screenshot it. Check out Brethren's page because they're the ones that sold it to me if you guys want one. She is just absolutely gorgeous. You know, the care for them, that when orchids are attached to trees, they just kind of, you know, do their thing, fend for themselves and grow. So I really wanted to show you this one. And just everything around her. All my Schomburgkias are in spike. It's their season, so if you guys have some in your collection, look out for them because all of mine are spiking. Look at this one. This is a Memorcophilia grandiflora. Look at that spike. Her spikes will get up to 8 feet. And my Grammatophyllums that I thought were like in bad shape after the cold spell this winter, at least I got one flower spike from her. And all of these, you guys, I mean, they are out here in the direct sun. They love it. They bloom every year. They have spikes, they have flowers, especially these grandifloras. I mean, I got 18 flower spikes from this set over here, which is probably, I think I have like maybe 4 or 5 just growing inside. I don't know if that's a spike. I gotta look at it better. But I've got like 3 in the pot, which I have kind of bare root because they've outgrown their pot. And then I've got a few of them here attached to the stump. And as far as Grammatophyllums go, you really don't have to water them that much. Their bulbs are super thick. They retain a lot of water, so you don't have to water them. I never do, hardly ever. Well, now that my husband's watering with my grandson, I think he does water them. But normally we don't water them. They just they do amazing outdoors, and they require a lot of attention either. My dendrobiums are all blooming on trees, in pots, bare root. They are just loving life. They are, oh, wow, sorry. That was a big truck, and it's really loud truck. Sorry about the noise. But all the dendrobiums, you guys, all spiking. Schomburgkias are all spiking. The Dendrobium nobilis are all starting to flower. Look at that. Look at this one. This is the one that I call my Easter nobili. I don't have a tag for her, but she's got that really pastel blooms, and she flowers around this time, March, April, she's always in bloom. So I call it like my Easter orchid, my Easter Dendrobium nobile. All of these nobiles, you guys, are all in bud, all around the garden. Just doing amazing. All right, so I want to show you something that I did, that I changed. Arachnus is starting to spike. I brought all of my mounted cattleyas over here to my gumbo limbo tree. I started taking everything out from underneath my orchid section when I got rid of all the plants, and we still have a ladder out here. I brought them all over here because I was scared they were gonna fry since we removed all those trees. And you know what? I'm kind of liking this area for them. These are all my mounted cattleyas, the ones from Cruel Smith, the ones that I got from Waldor Orchids. You see these? I got these hooks. I hooked them on here. You see the hook? I hooked them on here because the cattleyas on this actual, in this spot, like all of these cattleyas, these are cuttings from Todd, the one that she calls Big Mama. They always bloom. They're always happy. So I said, you know what, let me try this. So I went ahead and brought all of these cattleyas over here because they have not done anything since I got them. So I don't know if they're just not getting enough sun or if they're not happy where they are. But for now, they're going to be hanging from this gumbo limbo. And I'm going to see what happens. You know, all of these can be moved. So if they're not happy here in a few months, if I don't see any difference, if I don't see any new growths or any full sheets or anything like that, I will relocate it and put it somewhere else where I think they'll be happy. So for now, all of the mountain orchids are there. I brought some vandas over here. So you guys, ever since I took off, we cut all the trees under my orchid section. It's been like the orchid shuffle every day. Every time I see some orchids in my orchid section getting direct sun, I would move them. So I've been doing that a lot. So you're gonna see a lot of orchids out of place because I still have to find, look at all these buds. I still have to find their actual location. You guys, nobiles. I mean, it is the season. Look at that, just full of buds everywhere. And I've got Dendrobium nobiles all over my garden. I know I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again just in case you guys missed it. But if you are somewhere, I wanna say maybe more north than Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, even more north than that, and you guys wanna try mounting, start with, and I say what, I mean, I don't know if a lot of people mount in Orlando or like in Tampa, because it does get really cold during the winter. But if you're somewhere in between, or even if you're there and you want to try it, try these first. These are Dendrobium nobiles because they do like the cold snaps. I don't know if they like to be cold all the time, but I do know that they will tolerate the cold temps a little bit better than any other orchid that you can mount. And look at this. You guys, these are doing amazing. After that cold, I think I've never seen so many buds on mine. So yeah, if you want to start with an orchid, start with that one because they do I don't want to say they thrive, but they can tolerate the colder temperatures. I mean, and you can end up with a tree looking like this. Look at how pretty. I mean, this is spectacular. At least I think so. I'm like, this is spectacular. And maybe somebody's like, oh no, that's ugly. But at least I think so. Everything I say in my videos, you guys, is actually take it with a grain of salt. I always say that. It's my opinion. You guys might think differently, but everything I say is just like what I experience, what I like, what I think looks amazing. So I'm going to say like, look, it's amazing, but it's just my opinion. But anyway, yeah. So Dendrobium nobiles, if you guys want to try it, give it a try. They're fragrant. They are colorful. They'll put out like a beautiful show. I mean, I love them. I really, really do. I really, really do. I mean, how pretty is this? I mean, I just can't get over looking at like this little bunch over here. But anyway, I do have them everywhere. And I keep, let's see. I want to keep walking around and showing you before I get to the final reveal. I know you guys are dying to see, at least the ones that know what I'm going to show you are dying to see what I finally did. More Dendrobium nobilis in bud. And then again, I've relocated and put these Vandas here because again, these Vandas, I don't know if I'm not giving enough water. They're just not doing anything for me. Let's see what else, almost at the end. There you go. And then of course, you know, I got 2 more of these birds of paradise because I'm gonna put them under my terrace. I just love them so much. That's why they're here. They just got delivered today. My Cattleyas here growing on this rubellini. And you guys ready? I'm gonna turn around and show you guys my orchid section. All right, so I did decide to go with the shade sails that you guys recommended. Every other comment was this. I want to say every comment. Maybe I had 1 or 2 that suggested a pergola. So this is, we'll see. Everything that I'm doing here in this area is kind of like an experiment. Right now, we're trying out the shade sails. I hope I'm saying that right. Which are these shade cloths, and they are like shaped in the triangle. I think this one, it was like a rectangle or something, and we kind of like, you know, twisted it. But these are the shade sails. If you guys don't know, I did not know. I have to tell you, I did not know until I kept reading shade sail. I knew it was shade cloth, but shade sails I had never heard. I know, I'm sorry, you know. But you guys told me about them. I searched them up. I went to get them. I ordered them. I actually had to order these on Amazon because they didn't have big shade sails at Home Depot. The biggest ones that they had were like a 12 by 12. So this one here, if you guys are interested and you guys see my space and you want to do something similar, this one here is a 16 by 16. And that one I got on Amazon. And then the one behind, I want to say, is a square or a rectangle, also 16, maybe 16 by 20. So this is what I ended up doing. I don't know if it's going to be my permanent fix because we're still playing around with everything. But I needed to get something to give me a solution because they were getting too much sun. And believe it or not, in the 2 days that the sun was beaming on my orchids, I did lose a few. At least some got burned. I don't know if they're lost, but some got burned. So I'm going to walk into my orchid section now that you guys see it because I want to show you inside. Again, this might not be what our final decision is going to be, but for now, it's just going to protect my orchids. I removed, finally, the broken gazebo, you guys. Look at how pretty it looks now. It is so empty because all my orchids are like scattered all over the garden, trying to get away from the sun. So now that this is complete, I need to get in here and really strategize what I'm going to do because now I have the space to see what orchids I want to put where because I want to make it look pretty. Look at my birds of paradise. I love the way it looks in here. And I know it looks like it's close, but you know, my gardener says that because my gardener did help us do this project. He did tell me that it still has you know, probably about a year before it touches the top. And then eventually it will just come out. If you guys are worried that this is covering it, like I said, I'm more worried about my plants and the shade cloth. So if I have to move it, I will. So the plant will not be harmed, I promise you. But it still has room to grow, and it'll start growing wider before it starts growing taller. That's what he said. I don't know. But anyway, the plant is a priority. So if I see that the plant is getting hit by the shade cloth, I will, you know, kind of move it around. The whole purpose of putting these plants in here was to give shade to my orchids. So this is temporary. This is permanent. That was the whole point of this, to just have the birds of paradise be the ones who provide the shade and not have the shade cloth. But we will see. But now it's all open. I mean, I even see like a little table out here, something. I don't know. I mean, so many possibilities under here. Have to bring my orchids back, but I wanted to show you how it looked empty a little bit because I know I love to hear you guys' advice, and I do have lots of Cattleyas in bloom. I'm gonna actually show you something right now. I love to hear you guys, what you guys recommend. Now that you guys see it, let me show you again what it looks like. It's one shade cloth, one shade sale shade in the triangle, 16 by 16, and the other one I'm not sure is a rectangle. So if you guys want to kind of look at it for reference, that's what we did. Held it, you know, to the palms. And we're gonna tie these up. So that's another project that we're gonna do, is that my landscaper, my gardener is gonna go up there, and that's like a thing. I didn't even know that was even possible. I'm gonna show you on this one. What they do at like car dealerships, that they have these huge royal palms. Here in Florida, royal palms grow everywhere. So at car dealerships, they tie them. Another thing that I was like, oh, wow. So they actually get up there and they zip tie them in a way that the fronds will not fall to the ground. They'll stay up at least for like a good few months. And that's what we're gonna do here in the orchid section, because they will damage that shade cloth and they will actually fall on top of us if we're in there. So we decided that we're gonna tie them up so they don't fall. And yeah, that's gonna help out, you know, maintain that area a little bit more clean and all. So that's a project that we still haven't done. I told you I wasn't 100% done, but almost. And yeah, if you look around my property, we already brought all of the Porcus Crispies, Cyprus chorus, I don't know. It has a name like that. We decided to go, instead of with a ficus that you guys were, some of you guys were recommending, we decided to do these, and they have a name, and they told me the name 100 times. I just can't remember, because these grow like a pretty bush, and they don't get tall and skinny like the other ficus that we had. So we went ahead and did it all throughout, and that's what's going to give us the privacy fence. We got rid of the wooden gate. So now we got the chain link. We got that cloth to cover it, so we have a little bit of more privacy from our neighbors, and then we added all of that. So yeah, we've been busy. This is why you guys haven't seen me in a week. Just busy every day. It's something different. And I had a really big show this weekend here in Miami. There's a show called Carnival on the Mile, which is a Miracle Mile if you guys have ever visited, or if you guys are local. And some of you guys went to visit me this weekend, which was super cool. I was there Saturday and Sunday, the entire day. It was like a 12-hour day. I was with my candles at Carnival on the Mile for the first time. It was crazy. But the crazy part is that some of you guys actually went to visit me there, and I had no idea until you told me, like, I watch your channel. So I thought that was so cool. Thank you guys for not only supporting me here on my orchid journey and my orchid channel on my YouTube, but thank you guys also for supporting me with my candles. I love that. And when you guys sneak up on me, like at a show that has nothing to do with orchids, it just like, oh my God, it makes me so happy, just because, you know, the support, and you guys are awesome. So I did want to mention that I'm super grateful for those of you guys that went out there and saw me there with my candles and told me that you guys watch my YouTube, and that just made me so happy. So thank you guys. I love you all so much. So anyway, Cattleyas blooming. This is the Sarah Palin Hockey Mom, and she is just a constant yearly bloomer. She blooms. I don't think she bloomed last year, but before that she would bloom all the time. Hopefully now she'll start with her yearly blooms, because I do love her. She's a huge Cattleya when she opens up. You guys will probably see her in full bloom in my next videos. And then I've got a lot of the American Beauties, which I need to treat because they look like they've got thrips. Look at the flowers. These are beautiful, vibrant red flowers, but you know, I think thrips got them because look at the flowers, how they are. And this is a fairly new bloom, so there's no reason why she's not weathered or anything. There's no reason why she would be like this, except for probably thrips or like some type of, maybe she's lacking something. I don't know. I need to start with my fertilizing because I have not done that since this has been going on. And yeah, here we are. My orchid section is clean. Now I have to figure out like to put pretty orchids here. I mean, all my orchids are pretty, I think. I just have to see which ones I'm gonna bring because everything is bunched up. I was so scared of burning. You see how things started to burn so fast? Started to burn so fast, you guys. It was, I'm telling you, I felt so bad for them while we're going through this transition. You see that one? That one's got thrips also. Oh, but then I got a pretty one in there, a little nugget. The Hoyas are doing good. If you guys follow my Instagram, you'll know that my Hoyas are starting to bloom too. These are awesome. And they're a little bit fragrant. But the Hoyas are starting to bloom. And and this one was blooming also, and the whole crazy. You see how it got burnt? I know. I feel so bad. I really hope that these orchids bounce back, but they did get burned. I know. I'm sorry. I feel so bad, but I mean, there's nothing I could do. If I would have known that I would have had that much light come in, I probably would have relocated them before I even cut them, but I didn't think about it. But this one's really cute. Super, super cute, tiny little orchid. This one came from Bernard from Be All Orchids. I got it at Redlands, which you guys, Redlands is coming up in May. If you guys can make it, it's an awesome show. I got this one with Bernard last Redlands show, and it's blooming. Tiny, tiny flowers. I can't find the tag. I can't wait to get out here tomorrow morning when it's not hot and just move all these guys to where they need to be. But I can't find the tag, but these are the beautiful flowers right there. And then I've got another, my golden nugget. I'll just put my phone in through here so you guys can see it. Is also in flower. So yeah, you guys, let me know. Oh, and my Sherry Abe is in flower too. Oh no, I need to fix her up, but yeah, we've been moving stuff around kind of like in a rush, and then things get damaged a little bit. But no, her spike is still good. She's just a little twisted right now, but that's my Dendrobium Sherry Abe. And yeah, that's it. I think we're done with all the major improvements. What do you guys think? Our garden is finally coming around, and it's probably almost 6 p.m. already. It's been a day, and me trying to recover from this crazy weekend at Carnival in the Mayo. I was like, ugh, so tired today. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. I'm so happy with the way, you know, everything kind of looks. I mean, I know a pergola would look amazing in there, but it's still not the look I was looking for. I'm still wanting to this be like a tropical, maybe full of trees that will not, you know, that will provide enough shade for my orchids just to grow happy in there. That's always been the plan. So pergola I knew was not gonna work for me. Greenhouse, definitely not. I know I do not like greenhouses at all. And I was not about to just put one in there where I had to put an AC. I mean, that's crazy. So this was my my solution. Very happy with it. Hopefully it'll last from anything damaging it for a while until my trees get big enough. And that's it, you guys. Thank you for watching again. I could not have done this without you guys, with all of your just all of your knowledge and advice and recommendations. You guys are awesome. So thank you again for watching. I will see you soon in my next video, and have a wonderful week. See you soon. Bye-bye.